Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday the 10th of October. We've got some new mods, we've got some updates. Actually, I've got a mod from yesterday that I didn't do. It was only the one, so I thought I'd roll it over, and we have it. So updates then. The map Wampsville, New York by DTAP Gaming Star Spangled Mods has been updated again. The changelog is extensive. And reading through it, I can't work out which one is the current one, which one's an emergency one. I would say a new save game is required. New save game required, very important. Homestead new save game required if you want. Yeah, I would say new save game. I think all of them are showing as new save game. So anyway, that's Wampsville. We've then got the Steyr 8140 A165 by BFM Zorzi Manu, and we've got the Zunhammer SKE 18.5 PUD by Pushcap. They have had updates. Yesterday's mod is the Taylor Attachments Viper Silage Fork Pack by RossN Mods, 7.52 megabytes download, 2 slots and 3 slots. I've got one here. This is a silage fork, and it has a push on it as well. So if you're doing silage clamp work and you're compacting a clamp, it'll push up and then you push the silage off the front. It just adds that to that immersion of it, and obviously Taylor Attachments laser cut into the front, which is very nice. If we go to our wheel loader tools first, because it is a wheel loader attachment, the smaller one is here, the Viper 3000, and we've got the option for this one of wheel loader, JCB Q-fit, telehandler, 3-point, back again. The larger one is there, 5,000 litre, doesn't have any options at all, and it is wheel loader only. But if you come out here and we go to telehandler tools, you'll find, because of the options for this, it's under telehandler tools as well, just there, but the options are the same: JCB Q-fit, telehandler, 3-point, etc. And then no options on it, it comes just like that. And what will happen is, when you use it, you pick up your whatever capacity you've picked up, and then R1, right stick side to side. It will then push your silage, chaff off the forks, because sometimes it just gets stuck and needs a little bit of help. Do you need to have that? No, but it's a cool feature to have. The Taylor Attachments Viper Silage Fork Pack. Today's mods then. This is really, say cute, I know it sounds a bit twee, but it's very cool. This is the GDR Fire Station by Bartmann. 9.34 megabytes download, 17 slots, 7,000. Build mode and decoration is where you'll find it. And it's a kind of rural, small town fire station, village, possibly even on the outskirts of a logging area, forestry area. And basically the shed would have in it tools, equipment, machinery, maybe, for putting out fires. Might have a trailer, could have a small fire engine, I don't know, whatever it is. But we do have here shed lights that can turn it off. But what is very cool with this is that thing of a passerby may come along, and it might be it's a volunteer fire service, so obviously there's no one there manning it all the time, and you've got your little fire alarm here, and you smash in case of emergency. So if you're walking past, you happen to have seen a fire, watch this. When I press it, look at the thing, alarm on. Turned it off. There we go. And then it resets itself. Isn't that cool? You actually smash the glass. It's a little thing, but it's very, very cool. I like that a lot. And I say, yeah, build mode decoration. That's the GDR Fire Station by Bartmann. Up on the side here, we have got the Lizard DupleX 627. This is by VuleX IMTM. 1.98 megabytes download, 2 slots, 2 meters wide. Mower. And you'll find it in that category. I don't think there's any options on this, if I recall. No, comes with that. 25 horsepower required. I've gone for the smallest of the MB tracks, which I think is only 65 horsepower. So yeah. What is cool though? We start the engine, and then unfold the mower. What's great is when we turn it on, listen to the engine revs on the tractor as well. We're revving up, and you've got your sickle bar vibrating backwards and forwards, ready to cut the grass. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it does. It's a mower. there you go. We've got some very quaint, nice mods today. We've also got some that are causing me some consternation. It depends what I put of my title. I honestly think I'm losing my mind. I genuinely do. So there you go. That's the Lizard DupleX 627. Next, the trailer here. We'll get to the tractors. They're the last thing we're going to get to. The trailer here is the Lizard PE32 or PE32 by Angry Design Modding Nico 255, 6.14 megabytes download and 4 slots. It comes just as it is. There aren't any options for it. A tow behind, not a fifth wheel. Under low loaders is where you'll find it. And there. 19,500, as I said. No options. It comes just as it is. Like that. Triple axle. Start this up. Nope, not that one. Wrong one. That one. Does have a beacon on the back before going down the road. Do have our lights, indicators, and tension straps. In essence, that's it. Low loader trailer. Doesn't have to be vehicles. You can put anything you like on it. It's got straps. It will strap them down. The Lizard PE32. Next, out to the field. It's interesting because on a busier mod day, on a mod day with 30, 40 mods, these would be the mods you would kind of skip past probably, but this is the Helianthus pack by MISSYB. 8.16 megabyte download, 3 slots, 12 meters wide, and then 5 slots for the trailer. So you get the header and the trailer. 12 meter Helianthus header. Now your corn headers will do corn and they'll do sunflower. A Helianthus header is specifically for sunflower. Regular harvester headers go at 6 miles an hour. A Helianthus header goes at 9. May not seem like a lot, but that's a third again faster than standard, which means you'll get your sunflowers done a lot quicker. If you do a lot of sunflowers, you may want one of these. So you'll find it under speciality headers, and it's just there. 80 grand for the base model. We can change the main colour, which does the bulk of it, all of that. And the design colour does the bit down there, like that. Straightforward. Come out from there and we go to our header trailers, and you'll find just there the Helianthus pack N6040. Options on this: spare wheel, yes or no. We've got main colour, which does all that. This framework. Design colour does the actual holder. And then rim colour, license plate option on there as well. Now, the reason I've left it on the trailer is, bearing in mind this is designed to go on this, when I bought it out, picked up with the harvester and brought it round, the header trailer seemed too high. I had to really bump this onto it to get it on, and you've got these catch bits here. I'm not sure how easy we're going to get this off here. It might be that it comes off no problem at all, but I thought we'd just part of the testing process, I guess. It could come off buttery smooth and it won't be an issue, in which case we're absolutely golden. I haven't gone for a particularly small harvester either. Oh, there you go. That's really strange, because when I went to put it on it, it seemed to be sitting... Well, maybe I had it down there. Yeah, potentially. No bother at all. Look, it's plenty high enough. I was sat in the wrong position when I went to put it on. Anyway, we do have the option for raising of the, I say reel. Where are we? There we go. Probably should have moved the header a bit further over. Header trailer, shall I say? There we go. Nine miles an hour. Sunflower harvesting. It does what you want it to do at the speed it says it's going to do it at. You can't odds that. That's the Helianthus pack by MISSYB. Next. Now, this isn't the first time this has happened, by no means. I don't know. The next two mods I'm a little bit puzzled by. Like I say, this one not as much, but the next one more. Anyway, this is the Krone Swadro Vendro by MircoGT. 8.68 megabytes download, 6 slots, 9.7 meters wide. And you think, oh, that's quite cool. I'll show you. Right, like I said, I don't know. Right, so it's here. The Swadro TS970, 9.7 meters, 60 grand. The slot count was, what did I say it was? 6. The base game version, Swadro TS970, 5 slots, 9.7 meters, 80 horsepower required, 60 grand. Options on that, none. It comes like that. Options on this one, we got, hang on, there wasn't any options for tyre, were there? No, just license plate. So we've got tyre option, BKT or Trelleborg. That's the difference. Interestingly, that might be an issue. Okay, look, on Trelleborg, got the back tyres, all the other tyres, on the there's nothing there. No, nothing on the rims. Go to BKT and it puts all the tyres on. Ooh. Anyway, you've then got editions. It's the only difference. It's the same. It's the same one. We just got different colours. Old green, silver edition, silver matte, black edition, black edition matte, green black matte. No, but you might just you might think actually nothing wrong with that. It just gives us some options. Yeah, it does absolutely. Does it do anything different to the other one? I mean, at the end of the day, windrowers are windrowers. I've said that before. Let's unfold it. The animations are absolutely fine and dandy, nothing wrong with it. And it will do your windrow, which is, again, kind of a prerequisite for a windrower. You'd hope it would. I've got some grass already cut in amongst all this grass. So there you go. That's the Krone Swadro Vendro by MircoGT. Fold that up. Now, the next pack is the one I really am losing my mind over. I have gone backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. I don't get it. So, this is the Sennebogen Fendt Telehandler pack by PowerausdemOsten 820 Power LS. 26.55 megabytes download, 12 slots each for the telehandlers, then 1 slot each for the attachments. Now, understand it's coming as a pack. It's a telehandler pack. Okay, fine. Let's go to our telehandlers. Because I thought initially, well, it's going to be obvious. It'll be, I'll see. There's your standard Sennebogen 340G. The Cargo T740, 145,000, 150,500. The modded versions, 340G, 145 grand, 340G, 150,500. Slot count on that one, they're both saying 1 because I got one each of these out. The slot counts were lower. I'll just say these are 12 slots each. So they're a higher slot count than these are. Now, the image is showing a different tyres, but the tyre choices, if you look here, we've got wheel brands with tyre choices within those. We've got rim colour, license plate option there as well. Now, the rim colour option may be there because I've got the colour configuration mod installed. Maybe base game they don't have that, but I don't know. And the same with this one. So we come to these. It's the same. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, BKT, Vredestein. There's going to be something. So we've got standard, standard 2, back again, Trelleborg that, Michelin that, which is what the image is showing, whereas I think the base game one is showing a different tyre. Continental, standard, standard 2, back to standard, BKT, standard, standard, standard 2, and then rim colour option again. Why is that saying 340G and not saying T740? They're saying something. Anyway, right. So, as far as the telehandlers go, look. Apart from the tyres, I went for different tyres. I cannot tell a single difference between them. There probably is something. I can't work out what it is. So it could just be, well, it's been released as a pack. Fair enough. Because this pack comes with some gear. But if these telehandlers are identical to the base game ones, why not just release the implements? I could understand it if there were more colour choices. I could understand it if there were different tyre choices. I could understand it if they were cheaper. You think, oh, well, I'm going to get that pack because I can get either of those telehandlers a lot cheaper than the base game. But again, as far as I can tell, they're the same. And anyway, telehandler tools. We come down to here. We've got a barrel fork, the Sennebogen barrel fork, Sennebogen Fendt one. We've got tying colour, red and black, and then we can change the main colour. Now, what is also curious with this pack as well is we've got grey, we've got Fendt Nature Green, we've got the Bresson-Lade colours. We don't have the Sennebogen colour because that's not in the base game ones either. Considering it's the Sennebogen pack, again, maybe I'm just being overly picky. This is cool. So if you're looking for one of these, I have actually got another one installed here from a different modder. But in this pack, you've got the adapter Sennebogen to front loader. So this will take telehandler tools and allows you to put front loader tools on there. We can change the main colour of this. We've then got a large volume shovel, a Firman shovel, 3,500 litre. You can change the main colour of that. And then we've got a set of pallet forks, Sennebogen. And again, they're Sennebogen forks, but no Sennebogen colour. I did get a set of these out because I wanted to double check to see if they had tension straps or not. They don't. They're standard. I mean, they're slightly longer forks. They do the opening and closing wide, and that's your attacher that takes your telehandler to front loader tools. Yeah, I don't know. Is it me? I can't fathom. I mean, I suppose people and the argument doesn't even work when people say, "Oh, it doesn't matter because at least we're getting more stuff." You know, we're getting more options. But we're not with this. They're the same. So as you can see, it's a telehandler. It works just like any other telehandler does. We can unfold them. They unfold the same. I did double check something and thought, oh, hang on, this has got lights on the side, but the other one's got lights on the side as well. Yeah. There you go. And again, I'm just doing the mod review. I'm showing you what's here. Take from it what you will. I'm just, you know, this is what's here. That's the Sennebogen Fendt Telehandler pack. And then finally, we've got this pack here, the International 2+2 series by EY Modding. I remember this on 22. This is 14.85 megabytes download. They are 10 slots each. We've got 2 under small tractors, 1 under medium tractors. So we've got this one under small, this one under small, that one under mediums, and they're different horsepower ranges for each one. They're really cool, funky looking things. I'm sure I said this before. Didn't I say this before when this came out in 22? It has a very Ferrari-esque front look to that. Is it the Testarossas? I'm sure I said that last time. I don't know. I like it. So on the small tractors, we have got... Yeah, there we go. So we start off with this one, the 30 2+2. 130 horsepower, 150 horsepower, 170 horsepower. On that are our options. This one's got the red hubs, rim, middle bits. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Vredestein, Mitas, Nokian, back to BKT, and then Trelleborg again. So Trelleborg, we've got standard, wheel weights, wides, sorry, wheel weights 2, narrows, wides, wides and weights, rear twin, twin, back to standard. If you go for the twins, go back that way, it has a flat sort of hub on it rather than the coloured ones. The coloured ones are on the inside. License plate option on there as well. If we come over to the 60 2+2, we are on 150 horsepower to start, 177, 200 horsepower, and then back again. So 200 horsepower being the higher one on this one. Does add a fair bit on 50 grand up to the 200 horsepower, so up to 150 grand. I suppose it's not too bad. Then Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Vredestein, Mitas, Nokian, BKT, back to Trelleborg. For example, BKT's wide and weights. That's it. And I always say this now with the tyre choices because I was going through all of them before. And people saying, why are you bothering? I'll show you on the Trelleborgs, and then you can go through them and pick the tyre choice you want. Not all of them have all of the choices. That's just something you need to be aware of. So standard, wheel weights 2, narrow tyres, wide and weights, rear twin. I think it's pretty much the same across the board for all three. I think it's just the horsepower. There is a slightly different look, as you can see with this one. The decals, and this has got different tyres. That one has got the darker rims and decals slightly different. Then we come from there and we go to our medium tractors, and just down here we've got the Super 70 2+2. This one starts at 210 horsepower, 235. Oh, it's just those two. I thought it was another one. No. 210, 235. Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Vladestein, Mitas, Nokian, BKT, back again. And I think the tyre choices, this might not have had narrows, wheel weights. Oh yeah, no, it has narrows, wides, wide and weights, rear twin, back again. There you go. So let's jump in this one, the smaller of them. There's our lights, indicators up on the top of the cab. There's no beacons. Interior. It always feels really strange having an articulated tractor. I think it's pretty cool. It gives it a very good turning circle. So that's the smaller. Just start this one up so we can drop the ramps. Done it again. Leave that running. Nope. Drop the ramps. Leave that one. 20 miles an hour is the top speed on all of them. I mean, they get up to 20 fairly quickly. And then finally, the larger of the three. I think the engines all sound the same, don't they? I was sort of just jumping in to double check to see if they do seem to sound the same. I think this just may be one of those tractors you've been waiting for a long time if you like them. There you have it. That's it for the mods for Friday the 10th of October. I need to put in a reminder in this episode, in this mod review, for anyone that's watching, tomorrow, Saturday the 11th, sees the live stream extravaganza. We are doing a charity live stream on behalf of the Country Trust charity. I will be hosting the first segment. Farmer Cop will be doing a segment. FSG and Argsy will be doing a segment. We're going to have guests, we're going to have interviews, we're going to have challenges, fun and games on various different maps. The one I'll be hosting on, we've got some modders, some YouTubers, various different people that are going to be joining us. Hopefully, if it's still supposed to be happening, I'm going to be interviewing Tom Pemberton. We're going to be doing a sort of live stream chat interview at 2 PM, but the stream starts at 1 PM. And we're going to be going through till about, I think, 10 PM, all told, to raise money to get kids out on farms, to experience farming, agriculture, understand where the food comes from, understand the environment that's needed for growing that food, and our impact and our interaction with it, which I think is a fantastic thing. I've got to experience some of that with the Trust already. So the charity event is tomorrow, 1 PM. If anyone wants to jump in the chat, have a watch, that would be absolutely wonderful. I would appreciate that massively. But there you go. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.